Hey guys, welcome back to math. I hope you all had a great spring break, but we're going to dive back into adding our double-digit math equations today. So if you guys can all turn in your math books to page 202, it kind of looks like this. Okay, so that's where you guys should be, page 202. We're going to start with number 1. Number 1 says, Pastor Mike has 23 letters to mail. And then Pastor Bill has 14 letters to mail. And then it asks how many letters will they mail in all. So we are now seeing how many total letters we'll have. So we have 23 letters and we have 14. So we are adding 23 plus 14 together. Okay? So in our little boxes, we're going to do 23 plus 14 equals. So what does 23 plus 14 equal? Well, we can use our blocks to solve this. We can make 23, 10, 20, and then we have 21, 22, 23. So for you guys at home, you can draw it with me. We're making 23. Remember, we know that when we draw our rectangles, we can make 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we made our 23. Now we can make 14. How do we make 14? 10. And then our 4 ones, right? $10, $11, $12, $13, $14. So we just have our 10. And then our 4 ones. So we have our 23 and we have our 14. And now we're just going to add them all up to get our total. So what do we have here? 10, 20, 30, because it's easier to count by tens, right? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So we have 37 letters in all. You see how we did that? So the past one, we have 37 letters in all. I just drew out 23 by making my 10s and my 1s. And then I drew out 14 by making my 10 and then my 4 ones. And then I counted them all up. My 10, 20, 30, and then I added all my 1s. And I got 37. So even at home, if you don't have these, you guys can always draw them out if that helps you guys. I know it helps me, so that's a great way to solve your double-digit math problem. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2, I know it was spring break, but I hope you guys remember our little 10s and 1s box. Number 2 looks like this. And we're solving 44 plus 2. Okay, so remember what we do is we start always in our 1s column, and we just add our top and our bottom number together. 4 plus 2 is 6, and then we add our top and bottom, but we don't have a bottom number here, so then it's just 4, because we have nothing to add to 4. So 46 would be our answer. You can use these two if you'd like. If you want to make 44, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 41, 42, 43, 44. And then just make 2, 1, 2, and add it all up. 10, 20, 30, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So you could do it that way too if you want to draw out your tens and ones. But this is a more simpler and quicker way to solve an equation like this. You just make your little box, which we practiced a lot with the week before spring break. So that's number 2. And then I'm going to do number 3 with you guys, and then you'll do 4 and 5 on your own. So we're solving. So we're solving 14 plus 30. How are we going to solve 14 plus 30? Well, you guys know, we'll start in our ones column. 4 plus 0 is 4, right? We're not adding anything to 4, it's just 0. And then 1 plus 3 is 4 as well. So our ones column, top and bottom, get our number. Tens column, top and bottom, get our number. That was number 3. You guys are going to do number 4 and 5 on your own. And then I'll do number 6 with you. So it says on number 6, write the number represented. Circle the single cubes to make pairs. Circle even or odd. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to count up all our boxes to get our answer first of all. That's the first thing we're going to do. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So our answer is 34. We're just counting by 10, adding in our ones. Okay. Then it says to circle the single cubes. So you're going to circle our single cubes. So on your paper, you're going to circle the single cubes like that. Okay? Now, is 34 an even or an odd number? How do we know? So an even number is when you count by twos. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then so on. Those are our even numbers when you're counting by twos, okay? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those are even numbers. 34, because it ends in a 4, which 4 is part of our even numbers, that's how you know that 34 is an even number. If it was 35, that would be an odd number. Now, this is the first little introduction to evens and odds that the book is doing. Tomorrow, we'll talk more about even and odd numbers, but it's just trying to introduce it to you guys and get you guys familiar with the term even number, okay? So 34 would be considered even number. It ends in a 4. You'll know an even number if it ends in a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, 0, but like 30, for example. So if it ends in one of those numbers, then you'll know it's an even number. Okay? And then number 7 is just subtraction review. So you guys can do that. It's just 1-digit subtraction, like that. And I trust that you guys can do number 7 on your own. So you'll just finish for me number 4, 5, and 7 on your own. And then tomorrow we will talk a little bit more about even and odd numbers and get into some more fun stuff. So thank you guys for joining me with math today, and I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.